reached the halfway mark of the legislative session this year, Senator. Several things that have happened in the first half, including some of the big items that include initiative petition reform that was, I think, believe one of the, if not the first, one of the first measures out there this year.
Yeah, most certainly. Initiative petition reform was one of the biggest goals of getting passed this year. So we were able to get Senate Joint Resolution 74 out of the Senate. This bill would help rural Missouri have a voice in elections, similar to the Electoral College in a presidential election, where instead of presidential candidates just campaigning on the East and West Coast, they actually have to come to Missouri and the Midwest in order to campaign. Initiative petition reform would do the exact same thing. Instead of just racking up votes in Kansas City and St. Louis, it would force anyone that tried to put initiative petitions and change the Missouri Constitution to go to rural Missouri and get votes there. So I'm very proud that we were able to get it out of the Senate. This is one of the reasons that I lost my chairmanship, that I was kicked off 2 committees, that I lost my parking spot as the initiative petition reform passed in the Senate. So now it's over in the House. They had a House hearing this week, and I look forward to them hopefully taking it up and passing it.
Another one of the priorities for the session actually came to pass in the Senate, at least this week, and that's in the form of education reform in Senate Bill 727.
Yeah, Senate Bill 727 was an education reform bill. It had many provisions in there that I supported. One was expansion of the ESA program. I believe that the money should follow the student. Everyone should have a fair chance of a good quality education. With Senate Bill 727, it had several other provisions in there that I did support. One was a teacher raise. Missouri has consistently been the lowest paid teachers in the United States, and so I was glad to see a teacher raise get in there. There were a few provisions that I would have preferred not to be in there, but overall, I think it was a good bill, and I was proud to vote for Senate Bill 727.
Any other highlights for you from the first half, and moreover, anything you're looking forward to in the second half?
You know, I'm going to continue to focus on personal property tax cuts. That's one thing that we have not got out of the Senate yet, and hopefully we can push that forward and have some personal property tax cuts to everyone here in the state of Missouri. And then budget reform. We need to rein in our out-of-control spending. 5 years ago, we had a budget of about $27 billion in the state of Missouri. And currently, the governor's proposal for this next fiscal year is $52.7 billion. So we've almost doubled the size of Missouri budget over the last 5-6 years. We need to rein in spending. We are currently deficit spending. We are spending more in general revenue than we are bringing in. So we're dipping into reserves. That can't continue. And I look forward to having those discussions out on the Senate floor regarding the budget proposal for this year.